right, people, what is going on? Back with another video, and today we're going to talk about Georgia Southern. Georgia Southern is going to Texas State to play the Texas State Bobcats. This is a low tier game right about now. Eagles are 2-7, Texas at 3-6. We're going to talk about it, and I'm going to give you my thoughts and opinions about this game and why I think Georgia Southern. Obviously, I think they're going to win because I'm a homer, but I'm going to give you the reasons why, because this one is a very winnable game. Welcome to the First and Frame Race channel. I'm VF Baller. Over here, we talk about Georgia Southern, and also we talk about Atlanta Falcons. Football, everything under that umbrella, and we love to have fun doing it. All right. I know there's a lot going on with Coach Clay Helton and all of the recruits that he's contacting, trying to get those guys out of the way, but we still have football left. We have 3 more games. We, in the first game of the 3, play Texas State. And I think this is a game where we can get some momentum to close out the season. Yes, I mean that. First and foremost, what we need to do is to go ahead and start Cam Ransom. I know there was already said in the press conference that he may play more, but I'm under the mindset that he should start. This is a perfect game for him to start, close out the season, get the team some momentum. The team obviously galvanized around Cam Ransom, and he has the ability to move the ball. And when that is the case, looking at Texas State, their defense is not all that good. They allow 33 points a game. Believe it or not, that is more points than we give up. We give up 31.8. Obviously, and also the yards allowed, they give up 237 yards allowed. With that bodes well for us. We should be able to throw the ball against them. We should be able to, even with the arm of Cam Ransom, and in some cases with the improvement. I know people don't want to talk about this too much. With the improvement of Justin Tomlin, the way he threw the ball against Georgia State. Now, it wasn't all that good against Coastal Carolina, but I do feel if Cam Ransom does play, I think we'll be able to move the ball with the passing game, believe it or not. Running game, I don't think that'll be a problem either. They gave up 184 yards on the ground. We should be able to run the ball very well. So we should be able to dominate this game on the ground and in the air. This should be somewhat similar to the game that we played against Arkansas State, where we just started, leaning on them with the running game and just been dominant. Now, also, when I talk about the defensive side, now, Texas State quarterback McBride has thrown 10 interceptions this year. So that bodes well for us. Our secondary is pretty much not the way it should be as far as, production and talent, because we lost a good bit. But we should be able to get something in the secondary. I mean, you still have, with all the injuries, you still got some guys that can play a little bit. Dal Baker is probably going to be the guy to step up, because I don't think Tyler Bryant's going to be playing. Najee Thompson's out for the year, and we already know about Derek Canteen. Even with a depleted secondary, I think that Dal Baker and the rest of the guys should be able to do something against Texas State. I would like to see I think his name is Chalone or Chalo. I pretty much butchered his name. I'm going to find out his name as I go right now, and I want to see him play at defensive back as well. Let me see if I can find his name real quick. He's a speedster. He can run pretty well, but I can't find his name right now. But I'll get to it, and when I find out, I'll let you guys know. But I think, like I said, with the likes of Dal Baker, with the senior with the senior experience, with all the experience he has, he should be able to galvanize everybody around him. So hopefully we can get some guys to play on that side of the ball to get some interceptions, because I think it's very, very important that we could do that, because if we do that, that'll make it much easier for the offense. It'll make it much easier for the offense to move the ball. The front 7, I don't have a problem with the front 7. I think the front 7 is going to be fine. We should be okay dominating up against those guys in the trenches. So I shouldn't have a problem with that. There it is, Chalone Howard. That's his name. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. I want to see him get more plays. I'm big on the freshmen, because I think our freshmen are very talented. So even with Justin Birdsong out there, that's another guy I didn't even name. You got Birdsong, you got Dal Baker, you got guys in the secondary that should be able to step up in this particular game. Dal Watson is another one. You got guys, Seth Robertson has done fantastic. Quinn Williams at linebacker. Like, we got guys. Now, I don't even know with Brandy Wade. I don't even need to name all the names, but I'm just talking about the secondary. We should be okay playing against these guys. I'm just looking at this top to bottom. I don't know much about what they do on offense. I don't know their players too much, but there's nothing out there that screams we need to watch out for this guy. If anything, we need to watch. We may need to watch out possibly for Banks. Banks is a receiver. He has 31 receptions for 501 yards, 5 touchdowns on the year. So if we do need to worry about anybody, that's Javen Banks. We need to worry about him, 6'2", 175. We may need to keep an eye on him. As far as the running game, their leading rusher is Hill. First name is Calvin Hill, freshman. He's a true freshman out of Baytown, Texas, 5'7", 188. He is also ran for 448 yards, 4.8 yards a carry. I'm not really worried about that. I think our front seven will be able to stop the running game. So I'm not necessarily worried about that. Going up against this team, I think we should be fine. I truly believe this is a game that we should win. Put Cam Ransom up there and put him at starting quarterback. We should be okay. I can't wait to see how this plays out. I expect I expect Georgia Southern to have a pretty big game. I do expect in this one. Now, the other, we haven't been showing how well we could play throughout the season, but I think this is a game, once again, we should get some type of momentum. We should be able to win. ESPN has them favorite by a slight margin, but I still think that we should be fine. I see no reason why not. I think we should win this game. I will be highly, highly disappointed. Now, if I see Justin Tomlin, if he starts, it's going to be an uphill battle. But I think if Cam Ransom starts, I think we should have very little problem with this. So, hopefully everything goes well. We'll see how this plays out. I just want to see some guys being moved around a little bit. I want to see some guys get some playing time. I mean, it's the end of the season. Let's get some momentum going into the BYU game. And hopefully we walk away with a victory. I can't wait to see this, and I'll be back to talk about the post game. So hopefully you guys will be around as well. If you like this video, hit the like button. Share this video. Let people know what I'm doing over here. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Now, over on the Patreon side, I still be doing the daily content over there. If you guys are interested, for as little as $1 a month, you can go over there and get exclusive content that I put out every day. And also, I do an extra First and Frame Rates episode over there on the weekends. So hopefully, you guys will check that stuff out. Thank you guys for making it this far. I really appreciate it. Thanks for all the love on Twitter and the new subscribers. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys on the next one. You guys take it easy. You guys be blessed. Peace.